Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your October full moon reading. This will cover generally the second half of October, and I'm doing this as Mercury has just stationed direct after its retrograde and will now be moving forward into its shadow period, which will end about the same time that Pluto stations direct in Capricorn. So this is an opportunity for us to get a lot of clarity about our resources as we prepare to move forward about the time of the next new moon as Jupiter stations direct. Before we do that, I'd like to thank all of you for liking and subscribing to my channel and all the other ways that you support me. Thank you deeply. And let's get started, Leo, with your overall energy for the second half of October, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a very Leonian energy. It is the picture of confidence, passion, determination, clarity, and tremendous power as we see the volcano in the background and we're evoking the sense of Pele. This is a time of that you are wanting to assert your leadership, that you are formulating your determination to move forward. And this is a time of challenge in that your power is building underneath the surface. In the past, or in preparation for this full moon, we have the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Five of Coins or Pentacles. You are healing and grounding yourself in your expertise, your power, what it is that you know, what it is that you have gained experience in, what lights your fire, what moves you into a new direction as you are considering just that. As you establish your strength and power, you are planning and looking to ways to grow and expand that power into unfamiliar territory. And in doing so, you are recognizing that a community you sought support from in the past is no longer aligned with your values. You are understanding that as you recognize the differences between you, you are looking outside of the familiar community for support and connection. And you are recognizing the ways in which you have been tied to this community, this former sense of comfort based on a sense of not being quite whole or complete, not being quite enough for the task before you. And at this time, as you grow in your power, you're recognizing that you have outgrown this community and you are looking to a new community, a new network, a new family that can support you with the vision and expertise and power that you are now realizing. In your immediate presence, we have the Justice card, the Nine of Wands, and the Three of Cups. This sense of balance and harmony that you are realizing that is part of the awakening that you are experiencing is a lot about your past and the reasons why you are, to a certain extent, leaving a familiar community behind, recognizing that you have outgrown the values of this community and that you are seeking greater balance between in your ability to give and receive. You are clearing the way to receive as you have been a part of building up this sense of empowerment that is larger than where you have come from. You're willing now to move out and beyond, and this is the result of your ability to fulfill the commitment to your peer group, to this community that has customarily supported you. You've invested everything in your obligations and responsibilities, and you have weathered every storm. However, you recognize you're not at the end yet. As you have balanced out your energies, realizing this renewal of energy, you're also holding on to the obligations and the responsibilities that you have traditionally held in this community. And this has given you the determination to move on and move out. In your seeking of new contacts, new networks, new support, you are at the same time able to celebrate in October the support among intimates that are sticking with you, that you are forming, that you are recognizing have been able to weather the highs and lows of this community that you've been a part of. And this is the part of this community that has grown with you, that has been your guidance, that has been your leadership in the past, and that you are now coming to a harmony, a balance with an equilibrium so that you work together, you support each other as peers. You're able to expose your deep vulnerabilities in a way that allows you and others to realize your strength. In your immediate future, we have the Hermit card, the Six of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Indeed, as you pull away from the former community, as you celebrate the support that you are now recognizing among your peers, your equals, you are being supported in your internal authority. You are being supported to validate the wisdom that is leading you forward, helping you understand that you are on your path not only to healing but to growth and expansion. The Six of Swords is indicating your ability to move away from what has been difficult and challenging to more peaceful waters. This is you continuing to not only deepen your understanding of self, but to continue to apply these newly understood values to a larger community, a new community, a tribe beyond. And it is also opening up and awakening your heart. This is you having had to, for some reason in your current or past community, family of origin, or circle, team, working team, that you have needed to be guarded. You have felt the need to be on the offense, to be the leader, to be out front. And you're now cultivating the ability to trust in the equality of your peers, the harmony, the equity of your working process, so that you can be a follower, be a student, learn as well as teach, follow as well as lead. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Wands here in the middle of your reading with the Five of Swords and the Temperance card. Part of the many realizations, the opening up, the rejuvenation of your creative powers is the recognition that this former community, that you are now recognizing its limits in your life, its functionality, having moving into your past is your vulnerability to the kinds of feedback that you have received from this community. And as you move away, as you establish your independence, you are continuing to receive information or communication that could feed into your self-doubt, comes across as criticism and negative information, negative input, misdirection. You are recognizing the sources of that information, those communications, and you are no longer allowing that to hold you back from the moves, the assertion that you are staging and preparing for. This is you understanding that those kinds of negative input, information, even sabotage the unhappiness of others whom you would have hoped would be happy for your advancement, your growth, your success, is no longer helping you to understand that this is a reflection of those former associates, and that you now recognize that your ability to move forward is in a sad way almost confirmed by the unhappiness, the misunderstanding of others as they see you moving beyond them, losing them. And this is part of your leadership skills, the leadership skills that you're cultivating as you stage your move forward, as you continue to plan this journey forward, this expansion, this growth into unfamiliar territory. I'm going to finish off this reading, Leo, with a botanical inspiration. And I've pulled the dahlia, and the key word of the dahlia is dignity. Confucius says, a wise person, has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. So appropriate for my beautiful, brave Leos. Thank you so much. Until next time, namaste.